Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old fogey who's returning, glad to have you back. I am glad you are all here today. Today I am doing my introduction into the Skin Project Pan. I am late to the game, but that's okay since I just saw it today for the first time on the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. I had seen videos of it floating around, but I had not seen it on the Facebook page. And so when I saw it, I thought, yes, I need to join because I am a skincare junkie and I'm more of a skincare hoarder than junkie probably. So it's probably best that I am doing this Project Pan in order to get some of my skincare rotated out. I like to have things on hand for when I run out, yet I buy more things before I run out. Anybody else do that? So, without any further waiting or yakking on my behalf, because that's just silly, let's jump right in. Now I have selected 10 and it is going to be a, oh, I'm forgetting the word, where I rotate in products as I use them up. Now this Project Pan is based solely on what you want to do, whether it's how many products you want to use, a dollar amount you want to use, things like that. My goal, if I finish all of the 10 that I have selected for this beginning, since I'm starting late, I will be doing good. I know that I will finish at least 4 of them. I know that I will finish at least 4 of them, if not more. But if I finish the 10 I start with, I will be happy with that. So I will leave a list below of the people who are participating in this project so you can follow them. Please do cheer them on, give them encouragement, because sometimes this can get a little hard, especially when it starts to hit the harder parts. At least that's what I'm finding out in the short moments that I have been doing this. So cheer them on, give them encouragement, and help them towards their finish line. So with that big intro that got interrupted by my jumping into this too soon, now let's jump in. The first thing I want to finish, and it's not because I want it out of my collection, because I will replace it, but it just needs to get used up, and that is the First Aid Beauty face cleanser. Now I've talked about this in my skincare video. This is my ride or die face cleanser. It has been with me since I was diagnosed with CRPS in 2015, and literally this bottle has been with me that long, and it needs to get used up. There isn't much in there. It's probably right there, but that's still a lot when you consider you only use about a dime size every time you wash your face. And I don't use this every time I wash up my face. If I have a heavy makeup day, I use a gel cleanser. I have an exfoliating cleanser that I use on days that I just feel like I need to get my face a little cleaner than usual and I'm not in a flare. This is really what I keep on hand for when I'm in a flare or when my face is hurting, and so I use it every day. That tells you something. But when you have this much and you're just using a little amount, it lasts forever, and I need to get this out. And then I'll repurchase a new bottle. And I don't think I'll repurchase such a big bottle since I don't use a lot of the face cleanser. Now maybe some people do, but I don't. This next one is, I found this, my little story. I used to live upstairs and I got moved downstairs. I live with my parents because I'm sick. And my mom just moved me one weekend and threw everything into boxes and drawers, and I thought I had gotten everything, but this last weekend I found a whole bunch of stuff in drawers that I did not realize that I had, and a lot of it was skincare, some of it was medication, and one of the things that I came across was this Aveeno Intense Relief Overnight Cream. It's big print. It relieves sensitive or itching something dry skin. I couldn't make out that middle word. Anyways, as you can see, it was new then. I have no idea when I purchased this. I don't know if I purchased it while I still lived up in Wyoming or if I purchased it after I moved down here. But there's not much left. Maybe this much. And so I just want to use it up. If it's bad when I get in here, I'm gonna toss it. But I don't want to toss it if it's bad. So I will mark that. But this will definitely be done by next update for sure. The face cleanser may not be, but this one definitely will be. And if it isn't, you have my permission to jump through the YouTube verse and shake me, because I don't know why it wouldn't be. Okay, the next thing is this Burt's Bees cuticle cream. And it's in this metal tin, and I think I got it as a gift. This is it right here, and this is what it looks like. And I have rubbed on it maybe 5 times. Oh, and it feels already like it's drying out. I just finally got the lid off of this. I got this a while back, but I make my own cuticle cream, and so I want to use this up. I don't want it to go to waste. So I want to put it in this project. I figure it is a skincare item because cuticles are skin, and so I put this in this project to use up so I can get back to my cuticle cream that I make, that I prefer. But I do like this scent. It is a lemon scent. I'm afraid this is going to take me all year. So this is one of those items that hopefully I will have done by the end of the year. Now the next thing I know I will have done early because it is a small bottle, but I want to I have a couple more, not of this brand, but a couple more on my shelf that I want to use up, and then I'll probably, well, I know I'll repurchase more. I just don't know if it'll be of this brand. I'm thinking maybe because I'm really liking it at the moment. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray in aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I got it if you remember, during the 21 Days of Beauty. And I really like this. It's probably one of my favorite facial sprays. And I use facial sprays throughout the day just because I have dry skin and it needs to be hydrated. Otherwise, I feel like I'm cracking in place. And so, the only one I can think of that I like just a touch more than this is the Caudalie grape water, I think is what it is, and that's so dang expensive. Yeah, I don't see that being purchased in my future. So I'm liking that facial spray, and I foresee more of that line in my future, but so you'll probably see facial sprays throughout the rest of this year. This next item is Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Hand Lotion in Lavender. I have had this for about a year and I can't tell where I'm at. I need to peel off the label so I can mark it, but I wanted to leave it on long enough for you to see what it is. But it can't be very far down because I bought this thinking I would like it, and I do. I love the scent. Nope. I thought I'd be able to see in. But I really love the scent. But it's a hand lotion, and I just don't reach for hand lotions in a pump. I prefer my, you know, tubes of hand lotion that I can keep close by me. So this will be hard to use just because I will forget to use it. Now I've put this out in, you know, in places thinking I would use it as I walked by, and I still wouldn't use it. So I'm hoping come summertime I can use this as a body lotion, even though it's more directed towards hands, just so I can use it. But if it's not moisturizing enough, then I'll have to go to plan C. But for right now, this is going to be my hand lotion, and I don't know, maybe I can put it into one of my little jars that I use for my body oils, since it has a pour spout, and that way I can have it next to me instead of a tube. I mean a squirt bottle. I just thought of that. I'll look into that. I'll think about it. Okay, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. Now, this was an accidental purchase on my part. I thought I was getting something else. When this came, I was kind of bummed. I like it. I have to use other, you know, moisturizers with it, so it's not all that moisturizing for my skin. So as you can see, I have quite a bit left to use of it. So we're about maybe a quarter of the way down the jar. So I will have to make a conscious decision to make sure I use this. Now, I used to use it more often, but then I fell out of, you know, my routine, and so I just need to get back into it. Now, this one might be a cheat. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on the rules, but this is already in one of my other project pans that I've got going on, but I totally forget to use this constantly, and I need to use it. So I'm throwing it in here because it is a skincare product, so technically it's not cheating, right? If I am cheating, just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely swap it out and update on the next video that I did. But I have thrown in my Curel foot therapy that I have in, I think, my drop 10 before summer. And last update, I was right here, and I think I've used it twice. And I'm talking about on my hands twice, not even on my feet. So I've got to be close to there. Yeah. It's still folding about there. And there might be an air bubble in there, but I'm still counting that as my starting point. I just want to use that up because obviously it's not on my go-to list for things to use, so I will not buy a foot cream again because I don't use them. And I'm sorry that I keep looking over here when I need to be looking there. I don't know. Usually I remember, but Today I'm struggling, obviously. The next one is my Nikio, I think is how it's pronounced, Marucula and Yangu Soothing Oil. I got this in a Ulta Skincare sample box at the beginning of the year, and I really liked it. I was using it morning and night, and my line is right about there, and I will mark it when I'm done here. And then I just stopped using it. I think I was testing a moisturizer, and so I stopped using it, and then I just never got back to it. So I need to use this because I really like this serum. It is really soothing and hydrating. My skin doesn't hurt with it, and so I just need to get back into the routine of using this. Are we hearing a pattern here? Because I am. The next one is the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I got this in the Allure January box, and I used it, and I think I'm a little bit about there. I will make sure to mark it after it settles down, but I was using it, and I had it sitting on my desk because I would put it on first thing in the morning after I'd wash my face, and then I quit using it. So this will be my morning serum, this will be my night serum, and I will use my sleeping mask. My facial spray, I'm not even concerned about it because I use those like they're water. It's funny enough. But it feels so refreshing, and maybe it would feel refreshing if I just put cool water in there and sprayed it on my face, but it doesn't smell as good. So, and I think that is 9. Oh, this, I don't know. You're supposed to use 2 pumps with this, so I don't know how fast this will go, but I have a feeling that this will be used up by the end of summer. That's my goal on that anyways. And then this last one is my Pacifica Hot Vegan Probiotic and Spice Rehab Mask. Now, if you remember from my my clearance finds video that I did, I had found this at Ulta and was totally excited that I got this on clearance. And when I got home, I found out that it's practically empty. And it's supposed to be very liquidy. That's just the nature of this mask. But when I looked at it, it takes forever to... Oh, yeah, now it pops out. Sorry. That scared me to death. Anyways, it takes forever to pull up. So I want to say it's probably, maybe I'll mark it about right there. But if I squeeze it without the lid on, I'm going to have a mess. And so I can't really measure it. Maybe when I use it, I will be able, it smells really good. I will be able to measure it then. But that is my 10th item. It's not a full mask, but I want to use it. I want to use it up just because I'm so upset about getting a pretty much empty jar of a mask I had been looking at forever. So those are my skincare items for this skincare project pan. Let me know what you think of my items. Have you used any of these? Have you had any success panning any of these items? Do you hate some of them? Am I going to hate this mask? Inquiring minds want to know. if you're doing the skincare project pan, leave a comment down below. I would love to follow and watch your progress through the rest of the year. And as always, please give this a huge thumbs up if you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to Jordan and I if you did. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time one of us uploads a video. I hope you have a great night and that you enjoyed this. Take care of those around you. Until the next time, I will see you later.